Teresa, and this is Miss Charmel, and we are from Yavapai County Community Health, and we're health educators, and also we work with Arizona Health Zone. Today we're going to make some recipes for you because you have been your school is part of the Fresh Fruit and Vegetable program, and you've been trying all kinds of fruits and vegetables. So we will give the recipes to your teachers so you can make them at home. Nice, easy recipes to make at home with your family. The first one is snap pea, radish, and lime salad. Ms. Charmel's going to tell us the ingredients.
Okay, so I think you guys have tried radishes in your classroom with the Fresh Fruit and Veggie program. So of course this is what they look like. This is a whole bunch of them. They don't come all out in a bunch like this, but this is what they look like before I cut them up. And a lot of times Miss Teresa goes to school gardens and they grow radishes in the school garden. So maybe next year, I know Miss Teresa comes to your school and maybe you guys will be growing some radishes in your school next year. So this is, I already diced up a bunch of fresh radishes. Oops. And then to that, we're gonna add the snow peas. So they can be sugar snap peas, they can be snow peas, any kind of pea that just looks like that. And then they have all the little peas inside when you open it up. But I've already chopped those up. I'm gonna add that to our bowl. And this is a super easy recipe that you can do with your mom and dad at home. These are really nice recipes for like Thanksgiving or Christmas is coming up because they have all these beautiful colors in them. And really quick, I want to show, since I have a lot of this diced up already, I wanted to show you how we're going to cut up a cucumber and add that to the recipe as well. But I wanted to show you first how we're going to cut a cucumber so that you can do this at home. A lot of times it's nice to make a flat side on your cucumber so it doesn't roll around. And sometimes people like to leave the skin on. It's just a preference, but if you want to, it's very easy to peel off the skin. And I peeled it on the other cucumber that we're going to use. So we'll use it on here. You probably have all used a peeler before, maybe on carrots or other vegetables. And remember we cut that side so it's flat, so it'll sit on our cutting board without rolling around, which makes it a lot nicer. And then we always want to make sure that we are keeping our hands like in a cloth so that we're not going to cut our fingers. You want to use a sharp knife, and this is probably a recipe, since there are a lot of things that you're going to be dicing up, that you are going to want to do with an adult at home. You can just cut it into 4 slices, and remember to keep your claw. And then we're going to add those right to the bowl. Okay.
Next ingredient is the lime juice.
So it calls for a 1/4 cup, and I think I have a little bit more than that, so I'm going to be using most of this. And then you save a little for another recipe that we're going to do. And we're going to add a little bit of olive oil. So it calls for 2 tablespoons of olive oil. So if you cook at home, it's these tablespoons it's the biggest one in the measuring spoons. It's a good way to remember it. And it was 2 tablespoons?
Yes. And then 2 more tablespoons of our next ingredient,
which is the honey. Okay, and you can use any kind of honey that you would like. Doesn't matter what kind. And that's coming out really easy because I put the oil in there first. And that's kind of a trick because when you put the oil first, the honey will slip right out instead of sticking to your spoon.
Salt and pepper.
And then just a little salt and pepper. I think that's everything, right?
Yes.
In this in this recipe. So I'm just gonna add a little salt, a little pepper, and it's always easy at home if you do the salt and pepper and you don't think it's enough. You can always taste it and then add a little bit more.
Okay, now we're going to stir it up so we can see all the pretty colors.
Ooh, that does look pretty.
It's gonna have a little sweetness to it because we put that honey in.
Honey, well, we used olive oil. I think you could use any kind of oil. Actually, this recipe does call for olive oil. And then salt and pepper to taste.
So there you go, a beautiful salad
Yeah,
for any time of the year. You gonna try it?
I'm gonna taste it.
All right.
And see
A
if we need to
radish,
add
a cucumber.
anything else to it. Mmm,
Good.
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 Yeah.
All right. We
You
hope
should
you
try it
try
at
that at home and enjoy with your family.